And I don't know, how he is not down and out.
All right, now if you're Sami Zayn, just swing for the fences. Hit Braun Strowman as hard as you can with that chair.
Oh, it's Zayn. Strowman teetering on the edge of the stage.
Oh my, oh boy, oh boy.
Sami Zayn, down goes Strowman and Zayn.